Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm JuanTheYarnAddict and today I present a stitch tutorial for the close scallop stitch. This stitch works up in multiples of 6 plus 1 for the foundation chain. This stitch creates a great pattern that's perfect for blankets, wearables, and more. For today's tutorial, I'm using a medium 4-weight yarn with a 6mm US letter J hook, but this stitch works up great using any weight of yarn. Just be sure to follow the recommended hook size for the yarn of your choice as a starting point and go from there. Let's take a closer look at the swatch. So this is the top of our work, and as you can see below, it has a really nice texture, and it looks exactly the same on both sides. Very nice. And so this is what our sides look like. And here's the other side. And here's the bottom. Okay. Stitch details along with the timestamps can be found below in the description box for you just in case you need them. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to see more tutorials like this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. Okay, so to get started, what we need to do is create a slip knot on our hook. However you do this is absolutely fine. This is how I do it. Once you have your slip knot established, we're going to chain multiples of 6. So continue making your chains until you have your desired size. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to chain a total of 18 chains plus one more for the foundation chain. So continue making your chains and I'll meet you back here in just a moment. Okay, so I am back with my multiples of 6. I have a total of 18 chains here. From here I'm going to add one additional chain for the foundation chain. So I have a total of 19 chains. Once you have your multiple of 6 plus 1, you're ready to begin row number 1. To begin row number 1, what we want to do is go into the 4th chain from the hook with 2 double crochets. This loop that's on the hook is not considered a chain. It's going to be the first bump after the hook, which is right here. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4. In that 4th chain, once again, we're going to insert 2 double crochets. We're going to yarn over, go into that chain, draw a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. We're going to do that one more time in that very chain. This chain 3 is considered a double crochet. So far, for the very first row, we have 3 stitches. From here, we're going to skip the next 2 chains and we're going to go into the 3rd chain with a single crochet. We're just going to insert our hook, draw a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through both of those loops. From here, we're going to skip the next 2 chains and we're going to go into the 3rd chain with 4 double crochets. So skip, skip, and then 4 double crochets right into that chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to skip the next 2 chains and we're going to go into the 3rd chain here with a single crochet. And that's the repeat for the length of your chain. So once you have your single, you're going to skip 2, go into the 3rd chain with 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And at the very end of your chain, you should have 3 chains remaining. And to finish off the row, you're going to insert a single crochet in the very last chain. So we're just going to go right on in there, draw that loop, yarn over, and go through both loops, just like that. And so that concludes the very first row. From here, it's a 1-row repeat. So this was our setup row. And so everything we do from here on out is going to be the exact same thing for each and every row. So from here, what we want to do is chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. That chain 3 will count as a double crochet. And from here, we're going to turn our work and we're going to insert 2 additional double crochets right into that stitch that we just came out of, right there. Yarn over, go right into that single, draw that loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And we're going to do that once more. for a total of 3 stitches for row number 2. From here, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and we're going to go right in between. So we have 2 stitches on this side, we have 2 stitches on this side. We're going to go right in between, right into that space, draw a loop, yarn over, go through both loops. So essentially it's going to be a single crochet in the middle of our 4 doubles. So from here, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in that single crochet in between, we're going to insert 4 double crochets. Let's go ahead and do that. So that's the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. And here is the fourth one. From here, we're going to skip, skip, and come down in between and divide those 4 stitches from the last row apart. And we're going to go right into that space. Draw a loop, yarn over, and go through both loops, just like that. And that's the repeat. So we're going to skip the next 2 stitches and go into the single crochet, that third stitch, with 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you arrive at the end of the row, you should see 2 double crochets and a chain 3. What you want to do is skip over the 2 double crochets and insert a single crochet in that very first chain after the stitch. If you just pull your work apart, you'll see it there. That's the stitch. Here's the chain. You're going to insert your hook right there. Okay? So we're going to insert our hook, draw a loop, yarn over, and go through both loops just like that. And that concludes the row. And it's going to be the same exact way for each and every row. Just for good measure, I'm going to do this with you once more. So we are going to, once again, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. That chain 3 will count as a double crochet. And from here, I'm going to turn my work over. And in this very first stitch, I'm going to insert 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. From here, I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches and then come down in between the stitches. I have 2 stitches on this side and 2 stitches on this side out of the 4. I'm going to insert my hook right in the middle there, in between the posts. I'm going to insert my hook, draw a loop, yarn over, and go through both loops just like that. From here, I'm going to skip, skip, and then in that single crochet, I'm going to insert 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to skip 2, come down, and insert my single crochet in between the posts of our 4 stitches, right there. And then I'm going to skip 2 and come down here to that single crochet, the third stitch. And I'm going to insert 4 double crochets once more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, I'm going to jump over the 2 double crochets, and I'm going to go to that very first chain after the stitches and insert a single crochet. Just like that. So there we have it. We have 3 completed rows. And so this is what our work looks like on a larger scale. Just going to bring the swatch over. And so, yes, this is what it looks like on a larger scale. It has really nice texture, and our edges look really nice. Super, super nice. So that is all I have for this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and then of course share the video. I would definitely appreciate the support. So that is all I have for this one, and until the next one, take care. Bye.